Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 6-card spread here for you. Y'all been gone a day because I was very busy doing other readings, and I skipped a day where I didn't post a video, but I am back here today. This is going to be for Loughlin. This is her final thoughts and feelings. As we all know, for those of you that don't know her, she had paid this huge amount of money to cheat for her daughter's college and see if she could get her grades passed or get her to graduate by just paying for it, which was illegal, and she got caught. Her and her husband were both involved in this. She got caught and she got sentenced to only 2 months in prison. So that is not a very long time. I personally feel like she should have got more time for that. But you know, the rich and famous, they usually get off. So I did a final thoughts and feelings now because she is going to be going to prison. And her husband, I think her husband got 5 months and she got 2 months, which is not a very long time. So I asked the cards her final thoughts and feelings. Is she sorry? Does she have any remorse? Or, you know, what is the final outcome for her? And how does she feel about what she did? Because I want to know how she feels about what she actually did. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. First, I'd like to say this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. This channel is my brand, and you do not have permission to copy or use it for any reason. Also, in my disclaimer box is everything else because I am talking about another person here, and you know YouTube requires you to put up disclaimers, so you can read all that in the disclaimer box. Remember, this is alleged. I have to use that word alleged because this is YouTube and I'm talking about another person. And although I do not like using that word because it makes me feel like my work is not credible, and my work is very true and very credible. For those of you that know me, you know how I work and how I do. All you people that are trolling, hate comments, you can go. Don't come back over here because you want to be deleted and blocked, and you might get a little something put on you too, if you know what I mean. All right, let's get started with the reading. For the first card, we have the Tower. Now, again, I asked what were her final thoughts and feelings, why she did what she did, how does she feel about it now, does she show any remorse, how does she feel about going to prison, and so on and so forth. So for the first one, we got the Tower. So we all know this is unexpected events. So all of us, everyone, did not expect her to do this kind of thing that she did. First of all, because, you know, she was a movie star on TV. She always portrayed a wholesome woman on her show. So we didn't expect this out of her. So for us, it was an unexpected event. And then for her, it was an unexpected event because she didn't expect to be caught. Okay. She was doing this under the table, didn't realize that she was going to get caught. And so when she did get caught, it was a huge surprise to her that she got caught, and to the rest of her family and everybody else. So here's the lightning bolt hitting the Tower. You see that the people are flying out unexpectedly. They're all going all over the place. So that's how her energy was. And the whole world, when they knew about her, or, you know, everyone that knew of her, well, it was really unexpected. Everyone was in shock. I know I was in shock. I was like, what? Really? She did that? I didn't expect her to do anything like that because I always saw her as a good, wholesome person. All right. I know that she does love her daughter, but she's loving her in the wrong way because buying her education that way, that's just illegal and it doesn't work and it's just wrong. Okay, what are you teaching your children? You got to teach your children to earn their education. You know, they got to earn it in order to be credible, upstanding adults in this world and to be able to get ahead. You have to earn things. You just can't buy it like that. All right. So what are you teaching your daughter? Okay, so now for the next one, we have the 8 of Swords. This is the jail card. So this does represent she's going to prison. It's also the fear card. Fear. Okay, so she is afraid. She's very afraid of going to prison, but only she's not going to express it because she's trying to show strength right now. She's trying to show the world's strength and her family's strength. So she's not going to be afraid or show that she's afraid, but she is indeed very afraid, fearful of what might happen to her in there. And she's in her thoughts about it. She's also created a self-imprisonment. She thinks about it a lot. Yeah, this represents sadness and depression as well. She's sad and depressed about it. Again, she doesn't show it in public, but when she goes home at night, she is sad and depressed about leaving, breaking up her family, and all this, everything that she caused. So I did ask the cards, was she sorry? Is she remorseful about this? The only thing I'm getting from this cards is that she's sorry she got caught. Okay, she's sorry she got caught, and she's sorry that she's causing a split between her family, because she won't see her daughter for 2 months, and her husband, she won't see him for at least 5 months because he'll be gone too. So she's sorry about that. But as far as the deed or the act that she committed, the crime that she committed, I don't see anywhere in these cards that she's sorry for that. She's sorry that she got caught. Okay, allegedly, I am using the word allegedly because this is information comes from my tarot card, spirit guides, and my own psychic abilities, y'all, okay? This channel's for entertainment purposes only. This is alleged, all right? I have to say that because we're talking about another person here, all right? But I am seeing that she's not really remorseful for what she did. She's more remorseful for being caught and the way she handled things. She wished she wouldn't have got caught. As I was shuffling, I did see the Magician card, meaning that you feel like you have the power to manifest anything. And I do feel like she thought that. I feel like she, with the Magician that I kept seeing and seeing, I didn't pull that card because it would flip back and forth, but it was showing its face as I was shuffling. So I feel like with that card, she felt superior. She felt like, okay, I'm this big movie star. I can do whatever I want. And a lot of, I hate to say this, but a lot of movie stars or famous people get that mentality. They're like, well, I'm above the law. I can do whatever I want. I'm famous. And, and I feel like she had that in her. Okay. So there is fear of her going to prison here. And most definitely she's going. I think by the middle of November, they gave her until the middle of November to show up, to the prison or wherever. So here we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So in the upright, that means you're lucky. Your Wheel of Fortune is spinning. Good things are coming to you. And which she was that way for a very long time until she did what she did. So now the Wheel of Fortune has stopped for her. There's no more luck coming her way. There's nothing coming her way. The only thing she got lucky on is that she's serving 2 months. And again, I asked the cards how she felt about that. And she actually feels like she beat the system. And I feel like in her mind, she's like, they only gave me 2 months, so I got away with it anyway. This is her mentality is what I'm seeing, what the cards are telling me. This is not what I think, okay? If I say I feel, it's because the cards are making me feel. That's not what I feel personally, okay? Because I don't know her, so I can't say what I feel personally about her. But in her mind, I do see her saying, 90, I got away with it. I only got 2 months, okay? So again, I do not see that she's remorseful about what she did, only remorseful about getting caught, okay, and being separated from her family, because she does love her husband very much and her daughter, loves her daughter very much. Although she feels like she had good intentions for her daughter, that's not the right way to go about it. You don't buy an education that way. You got to teach your children something, or how are they going to survive in this world, okay? You got to teach them to be upstanding adults. There's already so many people in this world that don't even know what that means. You got to teach them morals and values and respect. All that's gone out the window with people nowadays. How can they survive in this world, as terrible as it is, if you don't teach them anything? Okay? So, the Wheel of Fortune, her luck has stopped right there. Now, here is the 5 of Wands. This card is bad either way, whether it's in the upright or in the reverse. It's still a bad card. This is scattered energy. So this was her energy during court. She was in her mind a lot about it, because I see a lot of blue here in this card, which represents deep thought. So I do see when she was in court, in her mind, there was a lot of struggle. What's going to happen? What's going to happen to me? I'm afraid I'm going to go to jail. Am I going to win? Am I going to be able to beat this? And then the attorneys went back and forth with the judge and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, there was a lot of scattered energy, not more than one person fighting here. It was the attorney, the judge, her family, them. So it was just a lot of scattered energy here for her as far as fighting. This is the card of fighting amongst somebody else, scattered energy, just nothing constructive here. So that was her energy during court. Okay, so now that the court's over, they sentenced her to 2 months in prison. Okay, so now she is about to take this break. Okay, so this is if you look here, there's the 4 of Swords. This is the soldier that's way too tired. He's fought a battle that he can't win. Okay, so he's very, very tired. He had to lay down, and it looks like he's praying. He's got his hands here, and he's praying, asking God for help because he just can't go on another day. Okay, so this literally represents taking time out, a break, can't go on anymore, exhausted. So this is how she feels right now mentally. Not really physically for her, but mentally, because she doesn't work a hard physical job. All right, so mentally she's at the state right here where she's like, okay, I got to stop. I got to think about this, what happened. I need a time out or I'm going to go crazy. I'm hearing her say to herself, I'm going to go crazy if I don't just take a time out, meditate, think about what's happening now. If this didn't go the way I wanted it to. And there's people up here even praying for her. You see, they're looking down at her here. I don't know how close you can see that. They're looking down at her and they're praying for her. All right, so that's what this card represents. Taking a time out, the battle. You fought the battle, but you didn't win. Okay, so I need to take a time out from the war, take a time out from the battle, and just go into retreat. So I do feel like she's going to do that mentally as well as physically, but mentally. And yeah, she'll be in retreat when she's in prison because, again, the swords represent prison. So she is going to be retreat in a prison, have her little retreat there, okay? Yeah, so that's her energy as of right now. And then the last thing I asked again if she was remorseful, and I got the 5 of Cups. So this is the card of emotional loss. So she is experiencing a lot of emotional loss right now. These are the 3 cups that spilled, and then there's 2 more here. So the 3 cups that spilled is her family, represents her family, herself, her husband, and her daughter. So there's an emotional loss there. This is something that you lost. So she feels like she's losing her husband, herself, and her child. She's breaking up her family. So again, I feel like the only thing she's remorseful for is that she caused this situation to break her family up. Like, I don't mean break them up where they're not ever going to see each other, but break them up where they're going to be apart because she's going to be gone for 2 months. She won't be able to see her daughter unless the daughter goes visits. And then her husband's going to be gone for 5 months because he was sentenced to 5 months in prison. So the 3 of them are going to be split. And that's what she feels the emotional loss of the most is she's going to be separated from her family, which is really, really big loss for her. She doesn't even feel a loss for her character. I don't see anything here, or I'm not hearing anything here that she feels like anything about her character. Like, it's almost like she don't care what people think about her. Okay. She's not even thinking about that. She's thinking about her family and I'm losing them, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, so you're the one that caused this. Why aren't you feeling, she is feeling that a little bit, but not like she should. I don't feel like there's a lot of remorse here for what she did. Okay. She's just more concerned about, I'm just not going to see them for a few months. I'm going to be sad, da, 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 da. When she should be saying, I caused this. I'm so regretful. I wish I had never done this. I please God forgive me. I don't see that mentality in her as of right now. Now, maybe after prison, or maybe she spends some time in that prison, maybe then she'll come out a whole different person. And there'll be a part 2 to this after she comes out, because I want to see or while she's in there, I'm going to do one. And then when she comes out, I'm going to do another one, because I want to see how her energy changes while she's there, if anything bad happens to her. And then I'm going to see when she comes out, I want to do one to see how her energy is going to be afterwards. Did she learn anything while she was in there? Because I'm sure she's going to learn something. Okay. So yeah, this is the reading for Lori Loughlin. I hope I'm saying her name right. Her final thoughts and feelings about what she did and going to prison. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, y'all. It does help my channel. Comment down below. Let me know what you think and what you want to see next. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. If you want a personal reading, contact me in my email down below. You'll find everything in the description box. And yeah, pass the word along about me. My name is Magic Jasmine with Magic Tarot Cards. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. See you next time. Bye-bye.